How soon is too soon to move in with your partner, gay man here?
Well, you're gay, so you should be already moved in already.
Next question.
Yeah. Girl, what are you doing? I'll send you my China patterns. You can copy me.
All right, everyone, welcome to Out and About. It is Friday, December. No.
It's Friday.
April.
What is it? April
3rd.
April 3rd?
It's April 4th.
5th. April 5th. It's the weekend. You are dripped in Tom Ford.
It's Black Friday.
What? You don't know it's not. Black Friday's in the fall.
We're wearing black.
Ah. I thought that was a racial thing.
No,
Black
but
Friday.
Speaking of...
we have a sale going on.
This is our cold open.
Yeah.
I work... Do you know that I when I called you yesterday about nowshewill.com, I said the office was closed. That was a portion of my home that I sectioned off for tax reasons.
I was so confused. Little backstory on that. We've listened to you and we've heard you loud and clear. We have added 2 shows to our tour. The first is a good southern stop for old Nana.
Now, I noticed that this is a taboo subject.
Yes.
Now, and we did not plan this. And I don't know how to feel.
About?
We're going to the city that slavery was born on Juneteenth.
No, is that true?
Yes, it's true. So I don't know if it's a little taboo.
I don't know. Nana might have known deep down.
I didn't know anything
Nana
about
might have
it.
known.
My sister brought it up. Charleston, South Carolina is where slavery was invented, I believe. And we're going there on the day it was released.
Well, I mean, we're going to have a themed show, of course. I mean, as an honor to the way that slavery was
Should
abolished.
we have a hologram of the late Maya Angelou doing a spoken word piece?
Maybe a Harriet Tubman Underground Railroad style scavenger hunt around the restaurant.
Ooh.
It's at Uptown Social. This is a place you've been.
Well, I've been there. Yeah. So my sister lives in South Carolina. So she lives in Charleston. I've been there many times. And when I went there, I got to tell you, I said this before that I've never been welcomed more in a city than in Charleston, South Carolina. Every restaurant, every club, every bar and everything was rolled the red carpet. I was more than happy to accommodate me and my celebrity status. Now, places you go like Las Vegas, they don't care who you are. You could be dripping out of Rochelle Ryan's pussy. You're not getting into the club.
It could be 3 a.m. at the Piranha and they'll fucking kick you out the front
You're
door.
not getting you're not even getting a drink ticket. This place is Southern hospitality. They know a celebrity when they see one.
Well, it's Southern hospitality.
So I went to Uptown Social and there was a 50 person line around the clock. And the owner came out. She grabbed me. She had 2 drinks waiting for me and Bae and my niece at the front door with us. They whisked us in. They gave us merch. We got to hang out with everyone. And not just because I'm a celebrity, but I think they would do that for anyone that's friends of theirs or whatever.
Anyone that carries themselves with a certain energy.
A certain energy, I'll say that much. Anyway, they rolled the red carpet. I had the best time. If you've been to South Carolina, Charleston, you know Uptown Social. It is the premier spot to go. They're very big friends of Barstool. Gully Balls goes there a lot. All the Barstool heads go there when they're in town, and
Chicks in the Office was there.
It's the best. When you're there, you'll see it's the premier place to go. It's 3 floors. There's a rooftop. The drinks are phenomenal. The staff is so friendly and so outgoing. It makes everyone feel welcome. Even you would think if you're if that's the kind of place you would go by yourself and still make friends and leave with best friends of your life. It is good people, great drinks. Vibes. There's bubble guns and people are on the bar
and real guns
on the bars and real guns. So that's why we chose that venue, and it's going to be. They don't traditionally do sit down style comedy shows, but on Juneteenth they will.
We will break the mold. I'm really excited I'm excited for the food. The food there is supposed to be so
Can you have shrimp? Are you allergic to shrimp?
No, I love shrimp.
I'll show you. We have to go to what's that? The island. There's a place on the water that we go. It's
Kiwi Island.
No, something else. Jericho Island, Jacobs Island.
Maybe Mark Jacobs Island.
Can you look it up?
Look at how Diego looks with his hat backwards. I've never seen that before. That's called a flow, Joey, in the biz. When the hair goes out the back like that. So that'll be great. We're going there.
What island is it called? Sorry. Starts with a J.
John?
No.
There's Kiwi Island. That's the big one. Folly.
Well, there's all these islands, and there's fun things to do over there. So you're going to love South Carolina. Are you going to stay for a day, or are you going to leave the same day?
Yeah, I'm staying. I'm staying. South Carolina is beautiful. And our shows are all on, this show in South Carolina is on June 19th. That's a Wednesday, as we said, it coincides with the holiday. So we will be there. And then we added an additional show.
This is against my will, and we're only going because you fucking drunk Boston mix caused a scene.
They were so mad.
They emailed my podiatrist. they were going through the crazy lengths.
Yeah.
These meth head
Okay,
Boston,
you know what? I gotta stop this later there. Boston, we're coming to
kidding.
your ass August 22nd.
You better have a piping hot bowl of chowder for Nana.
Nana will go from gumbo to chowder.
Yeah.
She'll have both. We're starting off in Atlanta, Georgia. That is a month away. That is on 5/2. That's a Thursday. VIP is sold out. Make sure you check us out then. So we have general admission left. The week after that, Austin, Texas. VIP is also sold out. We have general admission. That's going to be a lot of fun. Our good friend Colton Downing, who's going to be on the show next week or the week after, he's going to come with us.
And I'll be staying for the weekend for Bae's birthday. We're having a big extravaganza.
You're going to be having an extravaganza there. Maybe check out Rainy Street. That's on 5/9. DC 6/6.
Candace Owens will be joining us.
We'll have George Santos there as well. We'll have Sleepy Joe. We'll inject him with some adrenaline. He will be on stage.
The late slaves for himself, George Lincoln, will be there.
George Lincoln will be there. I believe that's Abraham Lincoln.
Yes.
And then we have, of course, Charleston, South Carolina on Juneteenth. Buffalo, New York. I believe VIP is sold out there.
7-Eleven, free Slurpee Day.
Should we do a show at the 7-Eleven?
I'm saying if you don't go to just wait, was free Slurpee Day canceled?
Also, why are all of our shows lining up with really obscure
I said
holidays?
that.
We have Juneteenth, 7-Eleven Day, 8/8 in Nashville. We're throwing a fucking banger in Nashville. That's the day before my birthday. Glenny Balls is going to be there. And then, of course, we have Laugh Boston on 8/22. We love Laugh.
That's where we're closing it out.
That's what?
We're closing it out.
We're closing it out in Boston.
We're not going back until after Christmas.
Should we do a joint suicide on the stage to end the whole tour?
But I want to do it like in a long way so that people have to watch it and wait for us to die.
Really? You would do a slitting of the wrist?
No, I would take a pill and make them watch me.
you start frothing at the mouth. I go, easy now. I go, she's fine. She just needs a bump. So we're very, very excited about that. It's crazy. I think the summer is going to fucking fly by. I also credit to Joey. I'm I want to do everything and get it over with. Joey's like, why don't we just have a leisurely tour? We do a couple shows here, a couple shows there. So I think this is going to be a great thing because it gives old Nan and Trish time to refresh and it gives you guys time to sell this motherfucker out. Anywho, what are you doing this weekend? Nothing.
You always ask me this every time, and I never know what.
I want to wear those glasses.
Do you know why? Because everyone doesn't know, but it's so early. The weekends seem so far away. It's like we record the show obviously not the same day.
Yeah.
So it's like before that. So I always go, and every time we say, "What do you do this weekend?" I'm like, "Oh, it's the weekend." I need these back though.
These are beautiful.
Thank
you.
you.
You got these from Canal Street.
No.
No, these are Tom Ford. I was actually looking at sunglasses, but I think I have a weird shaped face. I can't do it. Someone told me I look like Caitlin Clark.
I saw you. I heard you say that on the run.
Isn't that true?
Wait, I'm obsessed with that coach, the woman coach,
the lesbian Kim,
the glam, the makeup.
Yeah, what's her name?
Dave's been watching the show all the time, and he roots for the ladies softball team, and they're playing basketball.
NCAA
the coach
women's
woman,
basketball.
The
Kim
woman,
Mulkey. Kim
she's got
Mulkey.
a bob. Is she Southern?
No, but she's a
Can you Google her?
unbelievably mean. She's a pit bull.
She always has a beat on though. There she is.
So she got in trouble, Joey. Listen to this.
I'm making her for Halloween.
So she, oh my God,
I would smash.
So
look at her there.
I would too.
I would smash.
So
Everyone's saying that.
She was hot when she was younger
So
too. If you,
Everyone's saying
yeah.
smash.
let me explain what happened with her. So she just got in trouble. A hit piece came out where it came out that she was only mean to the lesbians in the locker room.
She called Putin on
Good Lord.
Smash.
She actually called Putin on Brittany Griner.
She is. Wait, did Brittany Griner play for her?
I guess. Yeah, she must have been at Baylor before she
Why
went
does
to
she
LSU.
look 90 in this picture and she looks 40 now?
Money, darling, money.
That's her now.
No, that's
You know what that looks like? That looks like a Southern cheer coach who's really.
Well, I'm sure her roots came from the Cheers community.
Now she gets her children ready for Bible school on Sundays, and she'll bring them in. I hope
Should we have we're in South Carolina. Should we do a potluck?
whatever
And
you're
everyone-
about to say. Yes, I want to do everything.
Everyone just brings us a southern dish,
And then we
a
don't
casserole.
We don't perform. We just eat on stage.
We do a Kiki County casserole.
I would love that. That's gonna be. I'm really excited for South Carolina. Obviously, Boston too. We love Boston, but I haven't been to South Carolina since I was like a kid, and I've only
Do you know
heard
what a
good
Boston
things.
butt is?
A Boston butt? You know what a Boston cream pie is?
It's
Or no, it's a Boston pancake.
Phyllis McAuliffe.
Okay. Sorry, Mama. Do you know what a Boston pancake is?
No.
It's where you shit on a girl's chest, tap it down with your asshole, and then jizz on top of it, so it's like syrup.
Oh.
the most disgusting thing I've ever heard.
Yeah.
But I would do it.
Shakes his hand.
Speaking of Brenna, did you see the video I sent of you?
She hates us, Brenna. It's
Did you see
really
the video
sad.
of her dancing I sent?
I haven't been able to show her because she's been working
yes,
night
in the
shifts,
group.
so I'll have to show her.
She is jealous of us. Like, that's the thing. You can tell that she's very jealous. It's just the way she comes off. Like, she accidentally sent me a text about me to me. So it was really weird. She's like, that tall has got to go. Speaking of Nikki Tarani FaceTimed me today at 6 a.m. in front of the Coliseum in Italy.
Yeah.
I go, what are you doing? He goes, nothing. Just wanted to say I'm smoking a and then he hung up from Italy. And then he did it 3 more times. I go, okay. Oh, now speaking of old Nana's got a black sweet tea. Do people drink sweet tea in the South?
Yeah, I think so.
I don't think South Carolina do that.
Is that
Yeah. No, South Carolina, I think they do.
I want to do something very Southern in Atlanta. Should we go to Freaknik?
I don't know what that is.
Freaknik? They're doing a look up Freaknik.
I'm only in Atlanta for the night of the show. I'm flying out that night.
You're going to Austin right after, or are you going home?
I'm going home. I go to Austin on Wednesday to check
beautiful.
in. We have a pool. We have a hot tub. We have a palatial estate.
That's a big club, Atlanta. Make sure Austin, make sure you get it out. Yeah, Freaknik was like a party.
I hear in Austin. Let's talk about Austin for a second. Everyone's. Oh, sorry. This is Atlanta we're talking about.
Yeah, Atlanta.
There we are.
The Freaknik. Should we perhaps...
That's the picture we should recreate.
Yeah, Vinny, take that. Can you screenshot that and just email it to us so we can have inspiration for our photo shoot for Diego after?
But we don't have...
multiple black people and a Zuzu tracker?
No, I have that.
Oh.
I hear in Austin we have to go to a lot of places. We have to get our hats made. We have to go someplace that makes custom hats.
Yep.
They like burn them in. I think Alex Earl went there recently.
Who the fuck is Alex Earl?
She's a TikToker, a beauty influencer.
But like, what does she do? Like,
She's
I've heard
hot.
that name
She's
so many
hot.
times.
She's a beauty guru. She does
She's
get ready
beauty?
with me. Get ready with me. Yeah. She does
Do you
makeup.
like her?
Yeah, she's cute.
All right.
She does beauty influencing. She's a model. I think she models now. And
Gentlemen, smash or pass?
Smash.
You're a married man, I'm telling you. Diego, same question.
I have a girlfriend.
Same.
No, she's a loyal queen.
I'm so in love.
Do you thread your eyebrows?
No.
Oh.
What does that even mean?
Something for poor people. No.
Speaking of poor people, this is not going to make any sense in the transition. Did you hear about these conjoined twins that got married? Let me give you your glasses.
Yeah, I can't see anything.
They're prescription. That's why I was getting a headache. I'm like, ooh, no thing. This huge story is going mega viral. These 2 conjoined twins married one guy. So,
Well, he's obviously a freak.
he's a freak. So the girls are Abby and Brittany Hensel. They were famous from Oprah
And
back
Gretel.
in the day. They were born in 1990. Their parents decided not to separate them because it would have been too intensive a surgery, too risky.
Well,
so
can I say something?
yeah.
They're all saying separate them. They share. There's one body with 2 heads. There's only one. They have 2 lungs. I think they have 2 lungs and 2. So one of them would have to have no body and just their torso. Because
Right.
they share a vagina and they share legs
Yeah,
and arms.
Could you just chop the head off and call it a day?
You'd have to be. Maybe they do a self.
what?
They'd have to be halved.
No, because they have. I read this. They both have 2 stomachs, or maybe they share a stomach. I think they have 2 hearts and 2 stomachs, but they share a vagina and they share legs and arms and limbs, obviously. So if they were separating them, one person would just get half a vagina
That's the dream.
and 1 leg.
No vagina is better than
So
half
it'd
vagina
be-
is better than no vagina.
So it'd just be half a person.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
they wouldn't
No, they have
separate
2
them.
hearts.
They have 2 hearts, but I'm saying one
3
of them,
kidneys, 2 hearts, 2 stomachs, 2 gallbladders, and
it's
2
just
esophagus.
but just share limbs and vagina. One
1
vagina.
pelvis, 1 set of reproductive organs, and 1 small
about
intestine. 1
titties?
bladder, 1 large intestine, 1 liver.
They have 4 titties though.
I don't know. It
4
doesn't say
titties
on
would be
this.
You know what
Crazy.
they say? Titties are like martinis. 1's not enough. 2's just right. 3 is too many, and 4's a party.
I think they may have 2 titties. If you have 2 hearts, that's like the center of this chest. I'd like to see them tops off.
Well, so here's the thing. So the parents decided not to separate them because of everything you just said. It would have been too risky of a surgery. Fast forward 34 years, they're married to this guy who's an Army veteran.
Well, not there. One of them's married.
One of them is married. Only Abby got married to this guy, Josh Bowling. Now, this is something that we have not covered at Barstool Sports, but I was looking around in the back end of our blog, and our good friend Nikki Smokes wrote a blog full of questions for these conjoined twins. It didn't get published. Obviously.
Why did it? Why?
Because it's
Why
like
obvious?
we're gonna read the questions. I think you'll understand why it didn't get published. But the questions are great. So I think we just rifle through these and we can kind of break down and answer Nikki Smoke's questions on the conjoined twins. So the first one, how does oral sex work? Do they both chime in, or does her sister just throw on some noise-canceling headphones and enjoy the ride? Great question.
I mean, I'm a cockhound, so I would try to get some of that dick.
She's giving a blowjob, you're doing this?
Maybe. I mean, that's what I say. I think that I'm assuming that these girls have a mutual respect for each other, and I think it's bold enough to get married when the other one's not into it. But at the same time, it's the same thing as like playing pretend. He married both of them. They're not, even though it's like, I guess he's like married to her brain in a way.
So it's like, does he just talk to, like, everything he says she's gonna hear?
But can I be very honest? I think one of them less there than the other one mentally.
I think they're both fine.
I'm not being rude.
I don't think so.
I feel like the left one is
there.
more. I think the left twin is more.
No, one's asexual.
No, that's just the angle of the head, Joe.
It's just a tough angle.
That's just a tough angle, babe.
So they both talk. Okay.
They do have a relatively like normal looking body.
I think there's two tits.
There is two.
There's pictures of them in bikinis.
I'll tell you what, Abby and Brittany, you want to make some money? Get your asses on OnlyFans.
They're
Holy
married.
fuck.
She's married.
Yeah.
Does one control only the limb on their
That's
side?
what I mean.
No, they control sides. I was reading that when they had their
Yeah.
driver's tests, they would like
Driver.
They had their driver's license, yeah. So like they had to like practice working together.
Well, it's
to,
probably all
someone
that they
does the
know.
pedal.
It's like we can't comprehend it, but it's like all
Yeah,
that they
they
know.
grew up
it's just
doing
their
it,
life.
Yeah.
So
Then the
was
same
the question?
the same question is, if they're having sex, does the sister just throw on noise canceling headphones? And then if one feels pleasure during sex, does the other as well?
they share a vagina, so they both feel the same pleasure.
I guess you're right.
It's the same vagina.
I guess you're right.
So they're both feeling whatever's happening, they're both feeling it. I think one's. I guess it's a free orgasm.
But if she's not satisfied with the way that he's hitting that, does she chime in and say, no, let's switch it up? Like, this doesn't feel good?
I don't know that they're having sex.
You
have
you
to.
don't marry a set of conjoined twins unless you want to fuck them. Right? Like, unless it's like,
I like this question. Not a question, but I just realized they shit together.
that's a Nikki Smokes. This is the Nikki Smoke. I think he's one of the greatest vloggers. What happens if the other sister gets married? Yeah, do 4 of them sleep in the same bed? Then you're crossing swords with your brother.
I think
awesome.
I think anyone that's into the conjoined twins are open for whatever. I don't think
Yeah.
if you're able to comfortably have sex with someone else, what are you talking about? No, you
have a very. I think you have a very specific thing you're into, and nothing else would.
So you think another guy in the bed's gonna freak him out, and the one with 2 heads is not.
Oh, that would be okay. But I don't think you're open to anything. I think you need something really
the other one's
freaky
never
to get
getting
you off.
married. The other one can't get married. It's like she beat her to the punch. It's like, sorry, dude. Like, you're gonna
You
fuck
sure?
up my marriage.
Yes,
Like,
they
you
can. Why not?
Because they're gonna have 4 people around all the time.
I
So
thought
why do
they
only
were
one gets to get
asexual.
married?
Because I just don't see how that would work. Like, you can't have 2 separate lives. So it's like, sorry, I got the husband. You're along for the ride.
No, I think they should both have husbands.
But then the husbands are like, they have to share
Dude,
a body.
Vinny
Essentially,
shares pussies with all his friends.
That's true. That's true.
It's called Eskimo Brothers. Look it up.
That's very true.
So they get paid 2 salaries or just one? Great question.
2 college tuitions or just one? I would assume. See, I'm leaning towards like 1 on all these because I feel like
No, there's 2 brains.
if they came on this show, I'd pay him 1.
Yeah, like you think like when they have like their student ID cards, they're like 2 separate ones for
Yeah, they're
colleges.
2 separate people.
I
Yeah.
think it's Abby and Brittany Hensel. I don't think it's like, I'm Abby and then she holds up and I'm Brittany.
Yeah.
No, there's 2 hearts and 2 brains.
I think
It's
they would
2
give them
people.
2 ID cards and just be like, yeah, they're 2 different people.
I think I'm hung up on the fact that they physically are always in the same place. Like, I think that's what's not allowing me to understand.
Yeah, I don't know
how
what's
their
like
life
socially
goes.
correct how you would like.
Well, that's why I
Count
brought
as
them
one
up.
person or
We
2.
actually have Brittany and Abby here today. Without further ado, ladies.
I don't think any of these questions are that bad.
Shit, that's.
I think these are all fair
Yeah, these
questions.
are, I think these are all fair.
I don't know if you can find me a big enough T-shirt and 2 wigs. I can do it.
Scroll down a little bit. 2 hearts. Can one die? No, because then you're just gonna schlep around your sister's dead body.
No, I think if one dies, the body would
Yeah.
start corroding itself. They'd have to cut her off.
So maybe if I was her, I'd kill my sister. Does it count as a threesome?
Yes, because if there's 2 brains there.
There's 2 mouths, but there's only 1 vagina.
I know it's 2 different brains. So yeah, it does count
Yeah.
as threesome because you're having sex. You're sharing a vagina. So you're having sex with 2 people at the same time.
And then Nikki Smoke says, I don't know the answer to these questions, but in all seriousness, I'm happy for Abby and her husband. Well, he puts a beautiful bow on it. I want to hear what they sound like. Can you pull up a video of them?
They sound like regular girls. Did you say they are regular girls?
Imagine if you had a conjoined.
They had a reality show.
Yeah, I feel like they did have a reality
on
show.
TLC.
TLC, yeah.
TLC, yeah.
That's why they're famous.
Oh, well, good for
God,
them.
what a tough life.
They're teachers.
We had concerns about how the students would respond.
What's it like having a student teacher? Or 2 student teachers? There's 4 eyes watching you, right?
Oh.
Smash.
I got it.
Eating is kind of crazy too. Like, do you have to agree on what you want?
They
You
have
have like,
stomachs, I think.
yeah, but just like having the food in your face. Like, what if you don't like something but the other one does, and it's like in your face? Like, I don't know.
Did you also see that one of them was holding the cup of ice cream while the other one was scooping it? So like
Yeah.
they're like feeding each other.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
like when you put a dog in a t-shirt and then you're the hands of the dog.
This episode is brought to you by Body Armor Zero Sugar. The brand new Zero Sugar sports drink from our friends at Body Armor provides real hydration with no artificial sweeteners, flavors, or dyes.
Whether you're looking to stay hydrated or recovering from a long weekend like I am every weekend, Body Armor Zero Sugar has got you covered with great tasting flavors like fruit punch and lemon lime.
Now, Nana goes, I've been working out with a personal trainer lately. I've been shedding.
You
I'm
have.
shedding for the wedding.
Yes.
No, I've been sweating and I've been working out a lot. This really, really hydrates me. I don't want to drink something with a ton of sugar, but I do need my electrolytes. And this has it. Does it have electrolytes?
Yeah, of course. It has
Yeah,
electrolytes.
antioxidants, B vitamins, and natural flavors. I like it because it doesn't have any of the calories that I don't want, but it has all the flavor. It's hydrating, and I feel great after my workouts.
Body Armor Zero Sugar is available in stores nationwide. Head on over to the Body Armor store on Amazon and get yours today. You hear Gypsy Rose broke up with her fiance and tattooed her ex's
Ryan
thing on her?
Anderson.
Yes.
Well, you know, I was asked to speak on this, and I spoke about this last week on It's Happening, and I repeat myself. She wants to, Gypsy Rose, I hear you, sister. I called this months ago that the guy was going to be out of the picture. With the second show getting back into herself, she has been under the watch of her mother since she was a kid. That she was under the watch of the prison guards in prison for the last 10 years of her life. The last thing she wants is to be under watch of a man right now. She wants to have a hot girl summer and live her life. She wants to feel feminine. She wants to feel her. It's not that she can't do that with her husband, but she wants to play the field and actually be out there. She was never allowed to be sexy before then. She was never allowed to express her femininity or express herself in any way as a child. And in prison, you don't have an option to do that. And now she's out there. She wants to experience all this. And she doesn't want to be tied down by an older, not saying anything about to you, Ryan, but it's like a boring kind of man. Like, she doesn't want to be like locked down in the house. She wants to go out and do things.
She was a kink for him. That's
Obviously.
all he was.
Same thing with the guy marrying
the
the twins.
It's a
same
kink,
thing.
as fat as it
You don't
is.
marry an imprisoned woman who was charged with murder. And Gypsy Rose wants to have a hot girl summer. She wants to feel her fantasy, feel the fish, and go out there and play the field. She wants to feel lusted after. She wants to flirt. She wants to do all the things that she was never able to do her entire life, and this is an option to do it. Now, with that being said, I do think she's going to date a black man next.
Of course. Any takers on who? Lamar Odom?
No, I said it may be Lil Bow Wow.
You think maybe it's one of the Combs brothers? They're looking for.
Antonio Brown.
Well,
I don't know. One of
she
them's in
was.
trouble.
She got a matching tattoo with her ex-fiance, this guy called Ken Urker. They went into a shop in Los Angeles and got matching dog tattoos.
You know what's fucked up? These hoes can't even get a boy to call them back.
Look at this.
And this bitch has 2 fucking fiancés. She's been in
Right?
prison her whole life.
Oh my god.
I mean, smash. Not him.
Ryan looks like a. So she, you know what it is? She was saying, it is interesting though, because right before she split up with him, Gypsy Rose was saying how fire the dick was. Remember
The
that?
D is fire, yeah.
Yeah, the D is fire. So I mean,
smash him. She should go with him.
He's better looking than the other. That bang is.
That's not a bang. That's a bayang.
That is out of. That's a prison bang right there. Mm-hmm. Conked, straightened and crimped.
I just think this is time that she's going to start feeling her best. I'm glad that she took a step back off social media. Figure yourself out, sis. You know, she's got to get her sea legs back. She's got to kind of figure out who she is. And I don't think being married. I don't like that she's hanging out with this guy right away. I think she should take time, take a couple of years to yourself, figure it out, figure out what you want to do with your career, what you want to do with your life. Take a minute, but take a beat, bitch.
But she's already spent. I think the opposite. She's already spent so much time in jail. She's like, I got to cram everything into what I got to do because life is so short.
But not with a man. Do it on your own time.
With a lady?
No, I don't think she locked into a man right away. She was married while she was in prison twice.
But that's not a real marriage. Like, if you're married in prison, it's like, that's just fake. It's just like, I have a husband. It's like, what are you doing? You're not getting conjugal visits and getting stuffed in the fucking
So you're saying it's a
room club.
non-binary of prisoners.
Correct. Yeah, it's like not a real marriage if you marry someone in prison, right? They don't let people have conjugal visits anymore.
I
I don't know.
If you have a long distance relationship, it's the same thing.
Now, you found love in prison in the 90s.
I used to have a pen pal.
A prison pen pal. They're on my algogram. It's like prison. It's like
No,
hot prisoners.
I had one for so many years,
And
and,
what
then
was-
when he got out, and I got scared, and I texted him back.
What was he in for?
Oh, he had a gun. He had gun possession. He had a bunch of guns in his car.
He was in for gunplay.
No, he had a bunch of guns in his car, and he got pulled over, and they were illegal guns. He's had them. He was selling them. He was selling guns.
Did you were dating an imprisoned firearms
I
dealer?
was.
How does it
Talked every
start?
day. It started on
3 a.m. on Friday.
writeaprisoner.com.
Oh, it's like a
Write an inmate.com. I think Google what it is. It was inmate. Oh wait, inmate. It was a dating site for writeaprisoner.com. Yeah.
Prison pen pals. That guy probably. If I'm in prison, I'm hanging.
He was
on
hot.
to every word. What was his name? Do you remember?
Yeah, I'm not saying. But you can see what they're here. You find them, what they're in for. You write them, and then you have to download JPay, which is a thing where you can send them money. And I have to fill up his commissary every week.
I thought JPay was the fee
Wait, you
for
did
J
this?
dating.
Yeah. JPay is how you message them.
How much money? If he sent you something really dirty, would you give some extra commissary?
Yeah.
You go now. If you go now, kiss the paper with lipstick on it and give it to him.
I knew exactly what the relationship was. He wanted to. We actually enjoyed a conversation when we talked. When he called me, we got nervous. It was
He
like
called you.
yeah, we used to call each other every week
You were actually dating someone in prison,
for like a year.
What?
Joey.
We never met.
What?
He was a pen pal.
Is he? How old were you?
This is a couple like last year.
Stop.
No, it was in my 30s. Yeah,
You're for real?
I swear, my mom.
Why?
I want to find this
Why?
fucking
Yeah.
guy.
Because I'm a self saboteur.
That is insane.
I want the ultimate. I want someone I can't have, and it's like
No, you want someone who can't fucking leave.
yeah.
And if they're locked up in an 8x12,
Now
they ain't out for gunplay charges. They ain't leaving.
Now I
Baby.
paid the guard Bethesda to make sure he was staying where he needed to be.
I actually had him transferred to C block halfway through.
Unbeknownst to him,
So I sent extra. What's a little like noodles with water in the cup?
ramen.
You sent him
Cup of
ramen.
noodle?
Cup of noodles. That's unbelievable.
He was in Idaho.
And I'm like, I have so many questions. I don't even know if I want to fucking ask them.
Almost like I have two heads.
do they? How do they get on the website?
They have
have
time to use their.
They
He
have
has
the-
an iPad in his room.
They can go to
Okay.
computer lab. The computer
They have a
lab.
computer lab, but he had an iPad in his room that you're allowed to use. That's like only connected to this site. So it's basically they're getting. I had to pay money to like be able to message.
Wait, what
Every
was he
time
in
I
jail
send a
for?
message, I had to
Guns.
pay.
Guns?
I had
Which
to
is
pay
sick.
to have
That's
him be
pretty
able
cool.
to message me.
Okay.
So it's basically the government the prison is making money off these things. That's why they have this
ever-
iPad
Yeah,
only
yeah.
allowed to this. So I had to pay every message he sent me. I had to give him money so he was allowed to text me.
You ever
So
text
it's like
him?
10. What?
Can you send pictures?
Yeah,
You ever send dirty pictures?
I'm a lady. I would never say.
Did he ever send you? Did he ever send you
I don't
pictures?
think he was gay.
Did he ever send you pictures of him jerking off?
No. He tried to, but I never got to see them. The machine would never work.
The internet correction couldn't quite it couldn't figure the bandwidth of his big cock.
I don't remember, but
I think Nana does remember, and I think
No,
she's
I
taking a
don't.
trip down memory lane
no,
right
my friend. I'm not going to say her name, but you know who you are. Back in the day, this is in the 80s or 90s. I think 90s. She had this is before the internet. She had a pen pal, and she used to write to him in this on like he was on death row. And one time he said he sent her.
A loaded up.
A picture of his dick, a print of his dick. He dipped his dick in peanut butter, pressed it on the paper, opened the paper up, and showed the dick print, and then mailed that to her.
That's genius.
Yeah, that's really smart.
Yeah,
Who licked the peanut butter off?
there's he.
That's insane.
Yeah,
Do
so
you guys like text back like if he writes you, do you write back right away?
it takes him a little bit of time because I don't think I can use his computer. Like
It's got to be the CO has to make sure everything. CO has to make sure everything is okay.
seriously, and then he would write back, and then I get the message, I get an email and write back, and then
You put on your necklace.
Wait, so you just went on the website and picked him out?
yeah.
Oh.
How long do you wait after someone texts you to text back?
I never text back.
I feel like I do. Like that's a question that's going around the internet.
What does that mean?
Like if someone texts you and you see the
That's
text,
something going on the internet now. That's been going on since text messages were invented.
if you see like on your phone that someone texted you, do you just write back right away, or are you like, oh, I gotta wait?
honey,
Whoa, that phone case. Is that new?
I have 429.
Oh
Unread
God,
text
I would
messages.
fucking lose
Yeah,
my
that
mind.
would.
100,000, 189,000.
I have 81.
100,000, 189 emails.
That doesn't give you anxiety.
857 missed calls.
Oh my god.
Yeah, mine are pretty bad too.
And 22 street easy notifications.
I can't even see, like, if I see the red bubble, I got to get rid of any app.
I got 315 Domino's notifications.
Yeah.
I have 44 missed calls and 81 text messages not read.
All my shit's like 0.
Someone told me I was a
everything out.
loser because I text back right away.
I don't think it's.
I think
loser.
the
Like
main-
if someone texts me, I'm like, the message is barely even on my phone. If I'm on my phone, I just send it.
If you're trying
Yeah, I
to
agree.
court someone, I think the move is to be inconsistent. Sometimes you're quick, and then sometimes you're not.
I think
Throw
that's
them off.
I hate
Yeah.
that playing the fucking game.
I don't do that.
I think that's the move.
What do you think? I think this is a separate conversation for the ladies. Now, hear me out, girls. What my niece is planning, we're planning my niece's wedding, and she is hard set on having white bridesmaids dresses.
It's not
What do
I
you
thought
think
were
about that?
going with
I said it takes such a secure, confident woman to have a full, beautiful bridesmaid team, or what do they call it? What do they call it? Team?
bridal
Party.
Yeah.
And all white. So to like know that you have to know that you're that bitch in order to like have everyone else being the same.
What do you mean? Are they going to be white or like off white?
White dresses, white gowns.
I think that's bizarre.
I think it's definitely a player move showing how confident you are. But no one can take she's confident enough that she's going to be that much of a stunner to see that no one's going to be paying attention to everyone's
How old is she?
49.
She's 49.
No, I'm kidding. I don't know. She's probably like late 20s.
So does
early
she just
30s.
not know that that's not a thing?
No, she knows.
And she doesn't care.
No, she loves the look of it.
All right.
And the bride party.
Good
I
for
mean,
her.
Ma'am Mafia, what do you think? Sound off below.
Yeah.
Would you be confident enough to have an all-white bridal party?
I don't
Brenna
know.
could never.
I don't know. I don't think like wedding
not
traditions matter.
wedding dresses like this. She sent me this is the picture she
Yeah,
sent.
but I know bridal. I know what a bridal fucking dress is. I was in one. Oh, I think that's fun. Can you unplug it for a sec?
Don't scratch the case. Swipe.
Oh, that's fine. It depends on what her dress is gonna look like. As
gonna
long
be
as
stunning.
as long as her dress doesn't look like the others, then who cares?
No, her dress is going to be statuesque and structured. That's what we're deciding
Are
to
you
go
are you
with.
gonna beat the beat up for?
No, I outsource everything.
You outsource
I'm not
it all?
working. I have to perform that day. I'm
You're-
officiating.
You're ordaining. You're officiating. I have to officiate too.
Me
Should we
too.
go?
Me-
Should we
me
ghost
three.
write? Should we ghost write each
I
other?
have to, so.
Should we
You do?
My sisters. I'm officiating my
Same.
sisters.
What does that mean?
Like,
You're the guy who stands there
Yeah.
and say we're gathered
Runs
here
the whole
today, blah, blah, blah."
ceremony.
Oh, you're doing that?
yeah, I have to do it for my sister.
Should we ghost write each other's speeches?
Can you Google
best
generic
man.
officiate? Because you have to do it, and I'm going to try to say ad lib. Let's try to see what it looks like for speech. That's what I'm planning on doing. Googling and then putting my own words into it.
Yeah.
Do you know how to write it? Are
I'm
you writing
chat
your own-
GPTing
No.
the template for my brother's best man speech.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah. I mean, it's
Like
like
a template, and then I'll put in funny stuff.
It's simple.
Is there like a what should we be looking for? Not Cliff's Notes. What should I be Googling for this?
Honestly, don't
Script. Yeah.
Google. Go on TikTok and just look up officiant speech, and you will have so many
I don't
ideas.
speak Chinese.
No. You should go
I
on
hate
chat
TikTok.
GPT and like ask it, and then have it say certain funny things that you want. That'd be like
Yeah.
kind of funny.
Welcome,
good
loved
idea.
ones. Should I read this off? Is there a script?
No, there's no
This is
script.
traditional.
Script?
We're gathered here today. We
it.
love them.
Wait,
They're
there you go,
beautiful.
there you go.
Are we ready? Okay.
Hold on, I'll zoom in.
Zoom in.
All right, which one are you doing? You do the. We'll switch off.
Welcome, family and friends. We are gathered here today to witness. Sorry. Welcome, family and friends. We are gathered here today to witness and celebrate the marriage of Wanda and
Vinny and
Juanita.
Diego.
This is the beginning of a new relationship and an acknowledgement of the next chapter in their lives.
See, this sounds like
Wanda and Wendy have spent many years together getting to know each other, and now we bear witness to their relationship has become. Today, they will affirm this bond, and formally and publicly. Trish, now she.
Vinny and Diego will mark their transition as a couple.
We have an ad.
Not only by celebrating the love between themselves, but by celebrating the love between all of us, including their parents, siblings, extended family, and best friends. Without that love today, imagine if we actually, all three of us, said this exact
I'm
thing.
doing this. Can you send this to me? I'm copying this. Just adding my own names into it.
I think it's
Do
just
you-
like, keep it short. Everyone
Yeah.
I've talked to says, keep it short. Don't make it about you.
Oh, I have to make it about me.
My
I'm
sister
like,
at first
I'll
said
have
she
like
wanted.
a line about making it about you. Like, I went to a wedding last summer where it was the officiant. I was like, what the fuck is this
I don't
guy
know what to do
doing?
for mine
Yeah.
because my sister and her fiance like picked me because during the pandemic we all lived together. And I lived with my sister also as an adult for a little while. So I think they want me to give a speech, like
Just
a
do
long
it as
speech.
you're one of your hip hop
That's
videos.
different.
with
I
the
think you should give a
microphone.
long speech.
Yeah, but like I was like,
Make it funny. Yeah.
yeah, like they want me to give like an actual like long speech in there.
Well, anyway, good luck to the weddings. I have something more important to talk about. Ladies, the time has come. The Sephora sale is here, girls. Don't forget, it's April. If you're a Rouge member like me, April 5th.
For what?
The Sephora's annual sale.
Oh, Sephora annual sale.
Everyone always forgets. So right now, it starts today. If you're a Rouge member, it starts today.
A Rouge member at
VIP.
Sephora.
I'm a Rouge VIP. My mom. Oh, no, no, Rouge is better than VIP. VIP is just like...
Oh, my God.
Anyway, don't forget some things I'm going to buy.
What? I know what you're going to buy.
I'm refilling my Prada lip balm.
Okay. What?
No.
But can I take it for a spin?
Take your spin. Now it's refillable.
You can refill this fucking thing?
Yeah, it's the case is expensive.
How much does one of these cost?
$50.
And how much is a refill? Oh my
$40.
God. Can I actually try it?
Just keep it.
It says make your lips green.
No, it does tone down the red though. I'm gonna need a lip balm. I need to get new skincare. I'm gonna get a lot of Tasha. I love Tasha skincare. I'm gonna get some.
Oh, I'm going for a hydrofacial with what's her name? With Sperling Dermatology.
Oh, good.
They're very excited. I'm excited. I've never had a facial before.
Oh, I
feel like my skin is like fucked up. It's like blotchy and red.
It is.
It's not great.
Yeah, I just went.
Oh, speaking of the bride stuff, we asked listener questions again. Thank you to everyone who wrote in. There are some related to that I think you would be good at answering. I'm the maid of honor at my cousin's wedding. Do I need to stay for the after party? A bitch is tired.
She's the what?
Party. Maid of honor at cousin's wedding. Do I need to stay for the after party? A bitch is tired.
Are you compromised?
Immunocompromised?
Are you compromised like physically or mentally? It's like why wouldn't you stay? You either hate your cousin or you're jealous it's not about you.
I think you need to go. I don't think you need to like stay forever, but you have
She's the mother-in-law?
Maid of honor.
No, if you're the maid of honor, bitch, you're there to the end sweeping shit up. That's your job.
I think you definitely have to go. Like, and it also depends on what kind of after party you're having. Like, if there's a million fucking people there and she's ripping it up and having fun, you go there for an hour and then you leave.
Does she have to work the next day? I mean, that's the role you take as maid of honor. If you don't want to be there, just say that. Already sounds like you don't want to be there as it is.
Yeah, I mean, what is it? A Sunday wedding? It's a Saturday wedding. Tired is tired. I mean, you wake up, you sleep in the next day, and that's it. Oh, the worst thing about weddings in general is the after day brunch. I fucking hate that.
I never do that.
It is so forced. It's so ridiculous.
I've never been to
Everyone
that.
gets up. Everyone is hungover, and you sit and eat like eggs and recount the night.
No, after I
Fuck
perform,
that.
and like blow all the groomsmen, I'm not showing face again. I go out the back door of the hotel and zip out of there.
Okay, next question. Drag my husband to the Buffalo show or come solo? I say
Don't come without your husband. I'm telling you now. We don't want you there. We're only there for your husbands. I'm only kidding. Drag your husband.
Of course.
We're not going to touch. Actually, we are going to touch him.
Well, oh God, remember the last show, all the husbands? That's becoming a thing where people bring husbands to their shows.
To see how much they can take.
Yeah, to see how much they can take, and Joey, we'll just sit up there and just go, Now you over here.
No, please bring your husband. He's going to love the show, and who else are we going to blow?
That's very true. Or if he really doesn't want to go.
Especially in Buffalo. Out of all the cities, I think that Buffalo's going to have the hottest men. Buffalo
for you is Buffalo is like your
rough
town.
and tumble, and they all like drive trucks and jerk off to Josh Allen. It's like, same girl.
You're very that's Josh Allen's town. That's thick. Those are men who want wings. Those are men who want beers. They're warm and they wear shorts in the snow. That's the kind of guy you want. Newly single and feeling down. Need advice, babes.
Babe, you should be thanking the fucking Lord. This is your time to fucking be a bad bitch and do your own fucking thing. You live for yourself now. Get a pedicure. Go on vacation by yourself. Don't be being single or being broken up with is a blessing. I say this now. Ray breaks up with me and I'm hospitalized.
Meanwhile, I'm trying to keep it together. I'm going, it's a blessing.
I'm telling you now. This is your
Definitely
time.
a blessing.
This is your time. This is a blessing in disguise.
Yes.
Fucking go on vacation by yourself. Do whatever. Sleep out that night. Have just like pamper yourself. Have the best
Masturbate on the
fucking time.
couch.
Get a hobby. Fucking take a pottery class. Do your time now because you're gonna find someone eventually and you're gonna be tied down and miserable all over again. So might as well just fucking
talk about
live it up now. It's the best time ever to find yourself. Eat, pray, love your pussy all over this town and have the best time. Don't feel sorry for yourself. Feel celebrated. Change your hair.
Don't get
bangs though.
Stop. Should we make merch? Don't feel sorry. Feel celebrated.
Yeah, celebrate yourself, girl. Yeah, there's no reason to feel that. Summer's here. Hot girl summer. Have sex with strangers.
Also, lean on...
Or don't. Say fuck them. Become a lesbian.
Lean on your friends. Go hang out with your friends more. I'm sure you have single friends. Go out with them. Rip it up. I mean, it sucks for a while, but, you You'll get
I'm
over
excited
it.
for you. I don't know who you are, but I feel this is your summer.
That was actually me. That was the question that I put in.
Many of my friends don't want to go on my bachelorette. No one wants to go on a bachelorette party. Don't want to leave their kids. What do I do?
Let me say this.
Just
that is a bullshit excuse. I don't want. That's the one good thing about having kids is you can use them as an excuse to get out of everything. Like Joey said, no one wants to go on a bachelorette.
if you're young,
Fine.
if you're all single and young, yes, bachelorette party. But if you're like middle aged and you have kids and families, no, married women don't want to go on a bachelorette because they can't do anything. It's like looking at the dick and not being able to touch
No,
it.
you can. What do you mean? You can do things as a single on a bachelorette party.
Single, I'm saying. But
Married too. You can absolutely. It's not do things doesn't mean like fucking people. I would say I would try and frame it to your. I would frame it to your friends like this is a vacation from your kids. You don't want to leave your kids? Who fucking cares?
Yeah.
Leave your kids for a weekend.
They're not your
I
friends if
gotta
they
say,
don't go.
I've witnessed a bachelorette party like this before in public, and if you're not in the vibe, you have to all be on the same page and a vibe. If you're there with it to be a sourpuss, you're gonna take down the whole party with you. Stay home. Because one person can ruin a whole party.
Yeah.
If everyone's not fucking on the same page, of like let's all do this. I know no one's always gonna be in the same mood the entire time, but you have to go into it on the same headspace and be genuinely happy to be there. If you're not here to fucking party and pop your pussy around town, don't come. Stay home.
I've been at bachelor parties too, where it's
I'd rather have
one-
no one there than have an asshole who's worried about her kids and get a sourpuss the whole time.
I've been at bachelor parties where there's been one guy who's been like the downer, and it brings the whole like room down. It's
Yeah.
like, okay, fine, you don't want to go, do drugs off the stripper's tits, but can you at least, help me measure it out? Like, can you hold the camera? Can you control the music? Like, you need everyone who's on the same page. I would just frame it as, hey, this is a vacation. This is important to me. Can you come? And if they don't, fuck them. Invite them from the wedding. People suck.
This is
People
from,
do suck.
it's from Trish, believe it or not. I'm 33, single female.
Yes.
How do I meet a man in real life and not on the dating apps? Girl, I'm gay and I'll be the one to tell you, men will fuck anything. I don't think you have a problem like not having sex, but you want to meet someone for dating, even in real life. Men, if you hit on a man, they're 9 times more likely to date you because they're too scared to come up to you.
Right.
Do you know what I mean? Everyone thinks that the men have to be the aggressor. If a girl comes up to him, Vinny, if a good-looking girl came up to you and hit on you, and you didn't have that fucking ball and chain Brenna, would you?
It's happened to me multiple times though, prior to Brenna.
Yeah,
where a
but
girl
isn't
approached me.
that-
That
and then,
was Joey, and he was in a wig.
No, but isn't that?
Yeah.
Don't you think that's you're more likely to date that person if they show confidence, or you think it's tacky and desperate?
I just think it's a lot more convenient if a cute girl comes up to you. You're like, oh, nice. I didn't have to do this. It's like,
But
Yeah.
so many girls don't understand that they hold the pussy is the power. They hold all the
Yeah.
power.
They
If-
put their pussy on a pedestal.
They do. If you're a lady and you see a guy you like, go up and talk to him. 9 times out of 10, they're gonna give you the time
They're
of
just
day.
happy to be there.
They're just happy to be there.
So I think first of all, you could be the aggressor and go up to them, but also not on the apps. Take a workout class. That's what I've been
Yes.
noticing at the gym. If they go to workout class, there's so many people. They become like friends, just friendly. I'm just making friends with people. But it's like if you were like a single person, and there's like a cute girl in your class, something like that, and you're all kind of going through the same thing, like that class
Yep.
kicked my ass. You have a common bond. It's something you can talk about and
Yep.
have something in common. I don't think going to a bar and sitting at a bar by yourself is the right move. But I think finding like hobbies and like interests within your community, I think that's fun.
And also, get in touch with your party friend. Everyone has one friend who's their party friend, who's still single, who's still going out, who's still ripping it up. Maybe you haven't talked to them in a while.
Who are you thinking of right
Shoot
now?
them a
You want to
text.
say their name?
I'm thinking of my. We'll bleep their name. My friend, who you met. Remember
Mm-hmm.
him? You hit up your party friend. Slide in. They're gonna want to go out with you. They know where the party's at. They know where the single people are at. And you need to go to places where there are single people. So you hit up them. Go out. Get outside of your comfort zone. You don't need to be on the apps. But if you want to be on the apps, that's fine
And
too.
push-up bra doesn't hurt either, honey.
A push-up bra doesn't hurt either. Friends are all having kids and we aren't. I feel like I've lost my best friend. How do I get past it?
Have a kid.
Newsflash, you did lose your best friend. Their kid is now the best friend. So it's a turning point in their life. It's a turning point in your life. You just got to accept it. I mean, they're going to spend a lot of time with their kids. As you get older, you won't lose friends to kids, but you will definitely see less of them. It sucks, but it is what it is. And like Joey said, if you don't want to, accept that, have a kid, and then you'll have play dates and you'll spend more time around them.
Yeah, it'll change from like feeling separated to like you two are even bigger friends because you're leaning on each other to figure out all the things. This kid just shit himself. What do I do? He choked on a fucking
Right.
peanut. Like, or can I have a peanut? Like,
Yep.
whatever the fucking thing is. That'll bond two friends back together more than anything.
100%.
Last question.
Oh no, we got a bunch more down there. I'm gonna scroll down, Ben.
Oh my god.
Whoa! I thought that was it.
I gotta be somewhere.
Let's see. Oh, here's a good question. If my boyfriend or I are in a room with someone one of us has fucked, should we share it with them now or save it for later?
Never say it again. Why would you say that?
What do you mean?
What good is gonna come out of telling your partner that you fucked someone else that's in the same room as you?
No,
there's no good that comes out of it.
No, you have to tell.
Why would you say that?
You have to.
For what?
Honestly, if you're like with someone and
But
like
it's not like
talking,
you're holding a secret in.
no, but you just want to be like, hey, just letting you know, I slept with this person in the past.
I wouldn't
think
wanna
you
know.
Have to do that.
I wouldn't want to know.
Dating, I think yes. If you dated somebody, like
Yes, dated,
for a
yes.
period of
Yeah.
time.
I was in a
yes.
room with fucking Dingaling once, and everyone in the room knew that these people slept together except for me, and I was pissed. I was like, "You should tell me this." Like,
Yeah,
if
I've had
if
that
you're the
situation
only person
before.
in the room and you don't know,
Yeah.
you're the only person in the room. That's one thing.
That's tough.
I don't know. I think you should always just tell.
Because I agree, because I've had a situation with like a prior girlfriend where like I could kind of tell, but I wasn't sure, and I felt dumb for being like the only person who didn't know. So it would have been nice if she
Yeah, that
told me,
makes
but she
sense.
kept it a secret, So I could
Yeah.
see that.
I don't know. I mean, I would want to know. How soon is too soon to move in with your partner, gay man here?
Well, you're gay, so should be already moved in already.
Next question.
Yeah. Girl, what are you doing? I'll send you my China patterns. You can copy me.
Would you rather be able to speak any language or speak to all animals? I'm going any language.
Any language.
What?
If you speak to animals, that like ruins animals.
Girl, you know my answer.
I know you want to. Speak to
I'd
animals.
rather only speak to animals.
Why? You don't want to be able to communicate with any
No!
person on Earth?
No! Immigrants! Not in this political climate.
Think about how much. Think about.
This is America!
We speak English.
Speak American!
I feel like that would ruin animals.
No, are you
Yeah.
kidding? I talk to
Animals,
It
animals
would
are
ruin
so,
animals.
animals are so cute, so fluffy. It's just like, oh, look at they love me. Blah
Like
blah. blah.
imagine you're cooking and dog's like, I want food.
Or yeah,
Food,
imagine
food,
what if you
food,
have a
food.
fucking cat? I'm gonna kill this motherfucker the second he opens the door.
No,
Yeah.
that's because
Or a
animals hate
lion.
you. No, animals love me. If a raccoon was eating grapes
Animals
in front of
love
me,
me.
if a
Yeah.
raccoon was eating grapes in front of me,
What?
a toddler raccoon speaking like a little kid voice, I'd get the fuck out of here.
But what if it was like, what if the voices of animals weren't what you expected them to be? What if like every raccoon was Bangladeshi? What if every cat only spoke Farsi?
That wouldn't happen. Not in this world.
Oh my god, you can make so much money just speaking any language,
Yeah. Jobs higher just for people to speak different languages.
right?
Yeah.
Do you speak any other? Does anyone here speak any other languages?
No.
My grandfather
speak
spoke
jive.
5.
And my parents speak Spanish.
Lana speaks Jive. I'm in love with 2 men. I'm in love with one, but the other treats me better. What do I do?
Get rid of the one you're in love with.
Yeah, go to
he's
the one
not in love with you.
Go to the one who treats you better. I mean, the old saying, "You treat them like dirt, they stick like mud." It's disgusting, but it's true. That's what's
Yeah,
happening.
get a bag, mama.
That's what's
That fixes
happening to you.
everything.
Go with one who treats you better. Here's one. Is it okay, Trish, from your hometown? Is it okay to leave your hometown, to not leave your hometown and stay there? I say do whatever makes you happy, babe.
What does it say?
Trish, I'm from the town over from you. Is it okay to not leave your hometown
Honey, get
and stay there? Okay, you know what? Joey is just such a fucking Franklin hater. Now, she could be from Bellingham. She could be from Milford. She could be from Medway. She could be from Holliston, Uxbridge. We don't know. Foxborough, Wrentham, any of the surrounding towns. It depends on your age, depends on what you do, depends on what you want to do, I think. Personally, I might have blown my brains out if I stayed in Franklin. It's good in doses. Here's one for you.
This comes from a woman named Nana.
This comes from a woman named Nana. Go ahead.
I'm 32 and dating a 45-year-old who is not out and lives at home with his parents. Help. Well, start fucking the dad.
Yeah, right. The dad's
Start
probably gay
hooking up with the
too.
dad. Yeah.
Yeah, start hooking up with the dad.
I mean, ages. I don't know. I mean, if it bothers you, who cares what everyone else thinks? It seems like you're worried about what everyone else thinks,
Right.
And they're not good enough. If you're happy in your relationship with this 45-year-old who lives at home, who's not out, fucking work, mama. Have your relationship. Don't worry about what people think. Fuck them.
Yep.
You know, what I mean, if you like it, who cares? But if it's bothering you, then maybe put a fire under his ass. You know what? Let's get out of here, hun.
It is a little bit of a warning sign, though, being like 45 and not out.
Maybe he's taking care of his ailing bisexual father who wants a hair transplant.
This question comes from Union, New Jersey.
Yeah.
My son is taking care of it.
How to approach a guy at a bar?
Titties out.
Yeah, tits out, panties, chin up, panties down. That's literally
Yeah.
it.
You put in one of those glow in the dark butt plugs. You bend over in a sheer skirt.
Game over.
Have you seen those?
No.
Yeah,
Hanging out?
I
Yeah.
fucked those two guys.
You've seen one, right? A glow in the dark butt plug where the girls are
It's
like
not glow in the dark.
squats.
It's LED.
No.
Isn't that glow? Oh, LED's not glow in
No,
the
glow in
dark.
the dark is it's actually a hybrid between two technologies.
NowSheWillTour.com. Check us out. We added 2 shows, Charleston and Boston, and we're coming less than a month. We're going to Hotlanta. So
That's
make sure
right.
you check us out. Any final thoughts?
This has been lovely.
Yes.